Hello, everyone. Welcome to a beautiful gems and jewels sale. Housekeeping. Getting some emails out. If anyone who is seeing this in the future or now is a current client, could you send me an email at gems@celestialreach.com? I've got it as pinned comment right now. We are switching over from the Gmail account that is just inundated with so much spam. I can't keep track of it. And so I've set up on my server an email so that I can communicate and such. Which I think is like the big housekeeping thing I got. Might be a little short today on the sale. I mean, kind of depends on what all's going on. I've got moving somebody in this weekend, and that's just been a lot. So, might be shorter, although I usually don't shut down if sales are happening left and right, so that isn't completely in my control, if you know what I mean. Getting some gems on the board. I'm gonna just start with like a multiple little bit, and then I think I'm gonna show off a pendant that I completed this last week. I wish I'd have been getting video. That's something else. I finally got the hard drive emptied up enough so that I can start recording again, which is nice. So this was a custom that I built for somebody using Amalite, sapphire garnets, and regular garnet up top. Yeah. I kind of want to engrave the sides. There is so much room on the sides there. I'm gonna have to try to talk Jesse into letting me do that. Fuck. I forgot to send texts out. Iris! I'm trying to summon Z, and I can't. Sorry, it has been... Life has just been a bit of a cluster the last week. Iris! Holy crap, I summoned you. You're amazing. Thank you. I forgot to send a message to Will, too, and I'm streaming from my cell, so I can't text anybody. Well, kinda. That's a great question. And since you're asking, I appreciate said question. Let me show what I have done. So this is one form of a back that I do where you that like I've wrapped that. Like there's coiled coils back here and stuff. This is what I'll do is I'll leave all my ends long so that I can then rewrap them back in. Here's another kind of version of that where it's a bit connected. Hey, no, you showed up perfectly on time, Iris. This is another example of, you know, just wrapping those backs up so they're clean. And then there have also been times where I've done this. Where it just doesn't have really so much of a back. Like the back has stones, the front has stones, the sides have stones. Like there's stones and yeah, See, I'm one of those people who I try to always show the back of my work. Now, the method you're referring to, I've seen that. It feels, it's just not my style, if that makes sense. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, and I've seen some people who do really clean work in the back. And I'm like always applauding that because it looks neat, it's light, like it's not built, super solid and half an inch thick, but yet it's like clean and organized and beautiful, and it's hard not you see that and you're just like, respect that. That is nice. Thank you. I really love rapping. It's my passion. I'm sad that I haven't been able to do rapping anywhere near as much as I would like to this year. Well, crap, I got a bunch of wire wraps out, so I guess we'll just start the stream with some wraps, huh? Yeah. Actually, you can send me an email in the pinned comment, gems@celestialreach.com, or over on Instagram, at celestial_reach. And yeah, people are always welcome to reach out. I mean, it's kind of the community aspect is what's really cool about rapping, the rapping culture, you know what I mean? Like, it's why I have a feeling I might start doing pay for tutorials for traditional stuff until I can get enough ad rev where I don't need to charge people for that. But I don't think I'll ever be able to charge for wire wrapping tutorials because, like, I learned that completely for free. No one, as a matter of fact, even some of the paid tutorials I got, the people who made those tutorials were like, "Oh, dude, yeah, here, just have this one." I'm gonna throw up the Alexandrite ring. Show this ring off. I do hybrids almost, like, anymore. Hybrids are my thing. Like, this looks pretty much like a wrap, but these prongs are hybrid. The frame is all soldered together to keep it nice and solid. And like these strips that I got all the gems in are solidly soldered in. You can kind of see what I do there. Yeah, and see, like, I get it because I've spent 4 years trying to do a free model. I wanted the model, like, to show everybody all this stuff for free, but it doesn't work. That model just does not work financially, unfortunately. And I hate to admit that. I really do. I hope to find a way around that because I didn't have money to learn all this. I had to learn from, 30-second tutorials online, and then some of the great rappers out there being like, "Hey, I'll give you some hints and help and stuff." Like, this here is based off of The Art of Wire. He made a way better version of this, and I, did it as a way to, like, test myself after my first year. And that dude knew I was building not exactly a copy of his bracelet, his Magnus Opus, but, like, something to that effect. And he would send, like, email back and forth with me to help me. Like, Yeah, and see, like there are some good people out there, and that's why I like doing the Friday show where I just hang out and make stuff and answer questions and all that, and that's free, always free. Like I I'd rather do that than charge ridiculously. Even if I'm doing paid for tutorials, we'll always have that Friday stream where I'm just doing stuff for free. No, I'm not familiar with that particular artist. I'll have to check them out. Okay, sorry. So this was a Tormylene. I apologize. I'm getting all like just talky, and it looks like we're having a pretty good stream analytics wise. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we had a gentleman up here. He worked like 3 blocks from where I live. Delta 9. His wraps are the like earlier I was saying like they were nice and thin, super detailed and heady, and the backs were like super clean, not well organized and stuff. Like he passed away a couple years ago. I was sad because I was like, man, that guy was, I don't know. The rapping community is really these days pretty dope. It's always sad to see one go. This Tormylene is 35. Ooh, that's a hard one. I like a combination of them. Personally, I love crystals. Um, and fire agate. But I also, as you can see, like I have these free forms in this one, and then there's like 70, I think it's 67 actually, faceted gems in this. Um, I like the mix. Quad, it's good to see you, my good sir. I feel like I've heard of her, Iris. It's a mandarin garnet. Speaking of rough, I don't example within reach. Well, kinda, I guess. Um, I have 20 something sticks, I want to say, coming of the Pedaniris mine, Tormylene. That should be in next like Tuesday, so it should be here next show. And it looks like I talked them down to doing about 25 a gram, 25 a gram, give or take. There's a couple that start getting over 4 grams that might be a little more than that, but Bear, did you get my email? I know I just sent it before the stream, but it's great to see you. Hello. Hey, you have a good one. And thanks for dropping in. We hope to see you again soon. Oh, wait. 85 on the 1.5 carat mandarin garnet. Sweet. It's wonderful to see you. Hey, Jerry. I hope your things getting better. Wait, is your box next to me? If your box is next to me, I threw in another piece of that Pedaniris mine into that. So that's an example. Thanks for that, yeah. Yeah, we have a bunch of these coming in. I threw this in your box, Bear. Thank you for having legendary patience. I appreciate you. Man, I'm gonna be praying he's not. No, thank you. I know I've been overwhelmed and kind of like off the path for a minute, so thank you. Up next, I got a pink Spinel. Like, there have been a lot of changes. Those of you who are like suffering through those changes and not holding them against me, I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Always appreciate getting those likes. This is a nice pink Spinel. It's $37. I think it is 1.4 carats. Okay, I don't think I know. I actually weighed that one and wrote it down. Right? See, up next, I have a 3mm diamond, I want to say. 3.25 millimeters. Weighing in at 13 points. I've got 60 on this. Jerry, I was thinking about, like, for the osmium circle, putting a pair of these on each side. The reward for patience is patience. That is some profound shit, man. And 100% truth. Sorry, I am taking a moment to burn that into my brain, because I love that one. That's a good one. And then for 30, I have this nice little green Montana sapphire. Right about 3 mil. I can understand. But hey, man, when you get a bit of wisdom like that, it never hurts to take a second to write that shit down and remember it, because, that's a good one. Up next, I'm 30 on that Montana sapphire. Still doing a bit of a sale this week. Actually, I'm gonna show two pieces. First piece, this piece is normally 33, 35. I think we just got the new advertisement made for it as we're working on the website. I want to say it's like 3,500 on there. Oh. Quad, after I show these two pieces of jewelry, I'll break out. I know what you mean. That's bigger than any piece of coons I have. This week, 2,500, just because I wouldn't mind getting some assets flush. Yes, this is a purple Montana sapphire with a pink Montana sapphire set in 14 karat gold. The purple sapphire is 1.05 carats. That's about 0.3, 0.35 altogether. The diamond weight, including this one up top, is about 85 points. Hand constructed we have a video showing how this piece was made. Get it while it's on sale and hot. Actually, yeah, you can see, kinda see, my kunzite down there on the bottom. Thank you, Bear. And then this piece, which is a little more realistic, normally this should be like $450. Let's do $350 on this one this week. It's got a 5-carat opal in there and probably about a 1.5 carat peridot. Really nice peridot. Damn, dude, that's a huge, like, 50 carats is giant. Guarantee it's bigger than either of these kunzites that I have. Because these are, like, I want to say just under 20. This one's way cleaner, but this is my favorite. Like, I'd probably be willing to sell that one. This one, meh. Although I haven't really price checked either of them because I'm like, I don't know that I want to, like, go out of my way to sell one of them right now. Thank you, Bear. Yeah. I hope to utilize the Montana thing more in the coming future. So make sure I'm gonna switch those two out. Is he willing to throw a couple $100 on him? I'd recommend he goes with quartz. If, like, being just 100% on this. Because, you know, for $5 or $10, you can get a chunk of quartz like this. And it's nice and clear. It's not that, you know, it's not stupidly expensive. Oh, okay. Yeah, like this is what I would personally go with in that sort of a thing. Like, especially on when you're doing test runs. Exactly. Something you can just grind down and not worry if you get up. Another Mandarin Garnet. This one's 37. Here I have moss agate in a kite-shaped cut. This stuff is getting really popular for engagement rings and stuff. Or has been. Got 15 on that one. Chrome diopside. This comes from the Ural Mountains in Russia, meaning it's really difficult right now to get in the United States because, you know, reasons. Thankfully, I have a supply from years back. This one is $10. still like the mint green emeralds from Zambia, but these, like, I've had people mistake these for emeralds all the time. Well, so like companies like JTV have been selling chrome diopside for a couple decades, and they've got a hell of a supply out there. Yeah. Hell, wars have been fought because of diamond mines and shit. For instance, India. Hi, Mohan. I mean, one of the most well-known diamonds in the world was stolen from India. And they still refuse to give it back. Oh, and that one is 17. And then I got a trillion. But I think it's more not precious and more like rare earth materials. Also, there is a lot of good farmland in that part of the world. I have no uranium. It's not my thing. Up next, I have a heady black opal pendant. This piece... solid silver. It's got a black opal and tourmaline. So if you're like an October baby, this was made for you. Wait, it's a song? I didn't know that. You can't pop culture me. Oh, I know. I actually, one of the only stones that sold last week was a Heliodor, or the week before that. I've got a few nice ones. Actually, my first really nice stone ever was a Heliodor. And this is 400. Wrapped all the way around for comfort. I wouldn't, like, wear it in a fucking hot tub or anything just because this is Ethiopian opal, but it is meant to last still. This here was the first ever precision cut gemstone that I got. A young lady in Thailand who does lapidary sent me two very nice stones under the condition that I could wrap one into a piece for her and I could keep the other. And I could never bring myself to wrap this one because I loved it. And I was so happy to have a piece of her amazing work. Right? It's something spectacular. I hope someday I can do precision cuts like that. Yes. Yes, the yellow one was a Heliodor. Yeah. That stone will probably be in my collection as long as I have a collection, because it's just, I don't know, I just like it. I can't say a lot of my stones are my, uh, I have this one for we also have this one and this one for 25 today. Those prices will go back up, but you know, I'm keeping things going, business. Then I have a few that aren't stupidly overpriced, actually, or not over. Those aren't overpriced. That are affordable, because those are fucking steals, is what those are. This is a Montana sapphire that I faceted myself and then made a ring out of. Those are diamonds surrounding it. It is set in silver. I want to say the sapphire itself is over 1 carat. I'm asking like $250 for this ring. That is basically material cost. I also have this one, which I cabbed myself for 60. Flush. Oh, flush set? That would be kind of nice. That's hard to do, though, with bigger stones. And then I haven't shown this one off in a minute. This is 10 karat gold with one that I freeformed. Bless you. What's up, buddy? You okay? Why are you sneezing? Oh, okay. Feel that. Did I miss anything, Iris? No? Oh, and I probably should be checking the email every once in a while, too, hitting that refresh button. Yep. Okay, we're good. I do 500 on this one, which is also kind of a steal. Do I have any other Montana sapphire? Oh. Yes. Yes, I do. I have this necklace for 800. Which is 14 karat gold. It's got a 60 point Montana sapphire and a 30 point diamond. It articulates. And then for 120, where the hell is it? Do you need a vial of just like little Montana sapphires, Bear? The chain will be an extra 30 But, so 150 altogether. Feel that they're just the loose crystals, but these are all Montana sapphire crystals. If you want a vial of that, you're a good enough customer, homie. Like, I'd just throw one of those in. They're normally like $15 a vial, but just toss that over there. So 150 for this necklace. Yeah, no, look at that. I appreciate the grace. Okay, where was I? Showed that. Tormylene. The tiny heart. Oh my god, I have that white sapphire. Thank you for reminding me, Iris. I have a white Montana sapphire that Lindy dropped off and that I really am looking forward to using. I need to hunt that thing down so I can come up with a design for it. Doesn't have to be anything crazy either, because it's done in a heart cut. So this is Tormylene. It's got that beautiful mint color too. Just a gorgeous stone. Gorgeous stone. That one is 15. Showing off this prototype. I can do these rings custom if somebody wants me to do it in their gems or whatever. They're probably going to be about 800 a piece, give or take. 600 to 800, just because they are a lot of work. This prototype is 200. That's how I roll with prototypes. $15 for that tourmaline. I can't remember if I said. Up next, I have another tourmaline for 10. The color is great. It's got a little bit of windowing going on, which is why it's not more. There we go. Another tourmaline. I feel like these two would go together so well. I wish I had 2 of these, because that would make a really cute little ring. This one is 10. Probably should be 15. On the brain, only heart to mind. You were just rocking on the cookie crush thing, aren't you? I could make a drop earring. I wish I could make a set of them, though, is the thing. Like, up next, another tourmaline. This one's 9. Nice little pink. thank you for everyone who's hit that like button. It really helps. I see we've already broken 10. I appreciate that. Also, we are doing... That's the housekeeping thing I forgot. I am doing a members giveaway, and a very big one over in the members section. This pendant is this month's giveaway. I will drop a link to the member section real quick, just so that you know. It should be... Absolutely. And like our lowest tier of membership isn't that much. I think it's like $2 a month. We're doing giveaways every month. Usually they're, some gemstones. But every once in a while, probably a few times a year, I throw a piece like this out there. So it's a hell of an opportunity. Just click that join button wherever the hell it is on the screen, if it's on the screen somewhere. I don't know. Depends on if you're on mobile or PC. And yeah, go check that video out. I was showing this piece of Amalite. I believe it's got a little speck of starlight in it too. Although trying to figure out exactly where that is can be a pain in the moment. But that one is $8. $8. It's like trying to read that. I'm like, what is that supposed to be, a 20? That seems a little high. Oh, yeah. For 400, I have a topaz and tanzanite. Pendant. Hybrid. It's got a fantasy cut topaz of a cut that I have never seen before or since. This is the only stone in this cut that I have ever seen. It really is an insane cut. Like, the stone is worth more than 400. You can see just the intricacy of that cut is... It's different. It's fucking different. Right? Yeah, this one's just astounding like that. Oh. Who would have guessed? So that is a sapphire for 14. It's got some fracture filling, of course. Like anytime you see a sapphire priced like that, and a lot of times they'll claim it's heat only, it ain't. It ain't. Because heat only sapphire this size is gonna be, $50 to $100. Hell, even 14 for a fracture filled one is kind of cheap. Wow, ouch. That was an interesting little bit there. Okay, that's fascinating. Sorry, I'm watching the analytics and I watched it drop to 0, go back up, and then decide that point that it went to 0 didn't happen 10 minutes later. And that one is 15. I don't know what happened either. YouTube's analytics are just off today. I mean, with the fact that apparently Will has been subscribed to the channel for 55 years. We have a Savorite Garnet for 5. Yeah, you're doing it. You're going all out. Okay, well, it says 8, but we'll go with 5. Another one for 5. And then a Tormylene, little pink Tormylene. 5, 4, 7. Looks like a 5 to me. I think it's a 5. And then for 400 again, which gonna have to adjust that price, I think. Maybe, I don't know. That is a gorgeous Tormylene. It's got tanzanite, chrome diopside, sapphires. That's a Montana sapphire. Emeralds. Then as we twist around, we have topaz and more chrome diopside, some quartz, blue topaz, some moonstone. Hello, Dorothy. And then here we have a solid 14 karat gold wire wrap. It's got a 5 karat Ethiopian opal in the center. This pendant weighs 19 grams. We have ruby, multicolor sapphires, and an emerald, as well as diamonds. Definitely a statement. And that opal is like full spectrum too. It's got every color. Our normal price, is 3,500 on this one as well. This week. Little bit of a discount. 2,500. Alrighty, gotten through these ones. You know, I feel like this is a good time to show off what blue apatite I got left. I know some of y'all have already gotten a lot of the really, like, crazy pieces. Jesse and Bear. Okay, me as well. Okay, like, if we're being honest, I stashed a couple nice ones. Maybe the nicest ones. And I might get first pick when a batch like that comes in, so, you know, that might be a thing. I'll go grab the ones I snagged just to, like, compare. I mean, I got myself a good one of these, of course. That's aqua. Wait. That's aqua. That's aqua. That's aqua. That's aqua. I was like, something's not right here. Apatite, 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 apatite. Apatite. Okay. The bottom row is aquamarine. I was like, for a second there, I was like, this is the... Oh, yeah, no, I had to have one of the trillions, and then... Yow! And then I grabbed these two. Because, you know, they were nice. And I deserved to get a couple nice ones. No, totally. Like, yeah, you can't just say, nah. Like, $60 for that? That's a steal. Ovals are nice too. Or, you know, you get two of these. I have a matching. Ooh. Ooh. We'll see. We'll see. Someone might want that one. They get it, they get it. If it sticks around a while, I might make something. Alright, starting off, we have this. I do not have a location on this one. Oh, I know. Let me open the thing up real quick so we can get a nice... Gorgeous stone. That one is 30. Robbery. This one's also 30. I need to get more of these somehow. Gorgeous blue apatite. Let's see if we got a location on this one. That's a Brazilian apatite. Thank you for that like, whoever that was. Up next, we have another one. I do not know the location of this one, but it is $60. Just so blue. 1.83 carats, 9x7. Just sparkly. Well, hello, cat. Another 9x7. If the timing is real at home to make a tester? You mean how to test gemstones at home? Unfortunately, gemstone testing is a little complicated. Now you can get some tools. I would personally recommend searching eBay for a refractometer and polariscope combo. This is what a refractometer looks like. You can usually get them for anywhere between $60 to $100 used. You'll need to spend about $100 on JTV to get the liquid to use them. And then there are Quad, did you just recommend scratch testing on faceted gemstones? Mr. Don't butcher the stones, blah blah blah. I'm just poking at you right now, but yeah, refractometers don't damage anything when you do testing. The polariscope can be nice in some situations. Not on a faceted one. Like, I was gonna be like, dude, are you okay, bro? You're welcome. So that one's 60. And now that won't always give you 100%. Like, because for instance, you know, if you're buying a sapphire, it can't tell you the difference between a lab-grown and a natural sapphire. Kind of need a microscope and some more learning, but it's a really good place to start. Also, you can look into how to use a scale for specific gravity. That is a very complicated process. I've built that setup here at home a couple times. And it's a fun science project. Like, if you're just wanting to do something fun, you probably should do one of those videos just for educational purposes, because it is a fun experiment. Conclusive as in it concludes the life of the gemstone? But you don't need a... Yeah, somewhat catastrophic. Up next. Now, the camera's not going to show why this stone is an extra $10 compared to that last one. Unfortunately. This one is $70. Maybe it will. Okay, it kind of does. This stone was cut nearly perfectly. So here's the thing about the oil. The 70 on this beautiful piece. So, and it's not an oil, it's actually like more of an alcohol-based solution of some sort. So there are a lot of companies out there on eBay that you can order it from. I've ordered from eBay 2 different sellers. Every time I do, their oil maxes out at 1.71. So you can't tell the difference. You go over the limit for a lot of common stones. All garnets, sapphires, spinels, etc. It maxes out there, and it'll tell you like those stones are 1.71. No. It's a very, very specific fluid that requires stuff in it, unfortunately. Methylene iodine and whatever the fuck tetraiodоethylene is. No, unfortunately, yeah. So you need refractometer that fluid that goes to 1.81. Both of the fluids I bought off eBay claimed to go to that, but they don't. And therefore you can't really use it to test. I mean, you can identify topaz, tourmaline, quartz, emeralds, aquamarine. Like, you can identify a lot of stones with that cheaper stuff, but you need the more expensive stuff to do sapphires, rubies, garnets, spinels, alexandrites or crystal barrels, etc. Yeah, I got ripped off, so you don't have to. I'd love to get Now Red to do... Oh, I need different pieces of jewelry out. Use a light and magnifying glass. If you can figure out how to use a light and magnifying glass to do refractive index testing, I'll like tell me how it's done. I'll go figure it out and do a video on it. Although there was some gemologist that wrote a book on that subject. Like how to do gemology for stupid cheap at home. I just can't find a copy of that book yet. Same, Iris. And then there's the audiobook collection I have, which is only, I think I've got like 160 audiobooks on Audible. So this one's 60. That's a fucking steal. Brazilian material. Up next, I have a 10 karat diamond and sapphire ring that I made. 10 karat gold, sorry. So it's got about a 40-point diamond in the center. Heat-only sapphires going around. I gotta find a way to get this, like, design shrunk down a little bit. It's one of my favorite designs to go all out on. Iris, that's something else I didn't get to share. We got a sewing machine set up now, and the serger machine set up. And a pile of fabric. Like I'm about ready to start that whole thing. This ring is $1,000. We'll discount it to $800 today if anybody wants to get themselves a nice little diamond ring that was handmade. Even has a video, or we also have a video of this and many of the pieces I have for sale. $800 today. Up next, apatite. 60. This one have a good one, Bear. Thanks for dropping in. It was good seeing you, buddy. Dumpire. My brain immediately read that as dumpster fire. Got 30 on this one. Madagascar material again. Gorgeous stuff. And 30 on this one. Also Madagascar. I think I know what you're talking about, Iris. Is it really well illustrated and like shows all the like I don't think it's like in depth, but it's an overview of everything that is necessary for society to function. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. It's on my to get list too. Yeah, I can't afford that one either. For an in-depth uh book series on all of that stuff, Iris, look into Foxfire. Some old like libertarian introduced me to that. They had an entire like library bookshelf filled with these books, and it's everything and super in depth. Like you need to learn to garden, it's got you. How to prepare those fruits and vegetables you garden so they'll last you through the winter, canning, etc. Got you. Cooking, got you. Sewing, got you. Like they got everything. It's so cool. The one you're thinking about is something else. I'm thinking of like a library of books that are meant to help people like rebuild, like they can learn anything they need to be completely self-sufficient. It's almost like an apocalypse library. I bet they're probably pretty popular these days. That one is 7. Beautiful little appetite. No, the one you're thinking of is more of an over like a illustrated overview. I think it would be really cool to have on like a coffee table. It's not meant to be like nitty gritty everything you need for, surviving the apocalypse, unlike Foxfire. But it is a really cool book to look at, and I bet it's kind of, like curiosity sparking. All right, here I have one of my more recent masterpieces, even though I'm working on a fire agate one right now. That's going to be a nice one. Oh, 100% quad. So this is in Dicolite Tormylene with quad. In about 2 weeks, we'll be doing a gallery video. I don't actually have a coffee table, but if I did, I have a feeling it will have like a 7 pound fucking amethyst chunk on it. See, encyclopedias are another thing that, like, it would be a good thing to have on hand for those type of things. Montana sapphire, held down by diamonds. Sri Lankan sapphires. Blue zircon and diamonds. Another blue zircon and sapphires. Fully engraved, front and back. Beautiful Petineris mine, indicolite tourmaline in the center. Facet grade, but we just left that natural because it's so gorgeous. 1,400. Today's price, 11. Yeah, quad 50 carat gems are kind of cool to have on hand. Like, they're a nice little... I have a couple myself. Well, I have one myself. I have a couple big gems. I have a 20-something carat blue topaz. And then this citrine's pretty big. And this citrine's kind of big too. It's a natural citrine. You can see the phantoms in it. Yeah, it's a big one. What are you doing? Why are you being a pain in my butt? You're being a bug. You're a bug. Hi. You're still a bug. Yeah, those are kind of fun just to have hanging around. This is a blue zircon, sapphire, and diamond pendant. Set in sterling silver and I want to say 10 karat gold accents. We are asking 1,000 on this one, 800 today. It's a gorgeous blue zircon. Blue apatite for 6. For 8. For 5. That's a 5. This one is 10. Oh, I know, Iris. I know. A lot of these should not be so affordable, but they are. And another one for 5. Hello, Ismail. Welcome. Now this wire wrap is a bit chunky with a gorgeous fire. Some peridot, citrine, and garnets. This one is 500. Wrapped in sterling silver all around. I'm showing off fire agate pieces. We also have this one for sale. This has a Mexican fire opal. Some gorgeous play of color going on in it. And this amazing... I have no idea. I don't even know that I can ship to India, unfortunately. There's no insurance, and that can get, like, to be a pain with anything over a couple $100. Although... $44K, 44,000 Indian rupees for that one. This piece is 5,500 USD. Should be about yeah. There, in a lot of cases, I just won't do it because I can't afford for it to go missing. We will drop this down to 4,500 if anybody is interested. Blue... Which one? $32. Absolutely. Number 32 is a blue zircon, set in sterling silver with some 10-karat gold accents, sapphires and diamonds. It's engraved all the way around. This one's normally $1,000. This week, 20% off, so $800. Thank you. I really love how this one turned out. It's one of my, like, favorite pendants that I've done in that type of a design. I plan to do a red one before long. Thank you, Iris. I was not familiar with that term myself. Okay, so the next 5 stones are beryl and or aquamarine. Got 20 on this aqua. Do they not use the Indian rupee? That is $20 USD. About 1,700. My favorite ring. That's a great question, yo. Hey, Treasure. I mean, partially, if I'm being honest, it's this one. The one that I'm always wearing. But, oh, for sale. Here we go. Yes, 1,700 for that. For 22 was 1,700 Indian rupees. So this is pink Spinel star ruby. Hey, Treasure. Why am I not surprised? Shit, you know, might as well get this, take care of this now. Of course you can. Hello, Chris. It's good to see you. Sorry I haven't gotten texts out to you. It's crazy. I'm working on moving somebody in and all sorts of shit. So yeah, pink Spinel, ruby, more ruby, and a some rhodolite garnets on the side. And this one's 800. I do 600 on it right now. I also really love like these just because they look really nice. And they're just, you know, silver. They're moissanite. This one's a Alexandrite, and this one is ruby. You asked for 8. $60, blue apatite. Did you make it to all the way to Reno yet, Treasure? Yeah, these blue apatites are just gorgeous. Hey, Morocco. You passed Reno. Nice. You're making good time. Also, this ring. $60,000 Indian rupees. Is another one of my favorites. Just because it was a cool make. The gold one? It's not bad. I just wouldn't call it my favorite or a favorite. No, the rings. Well, they specifically asked about rings. Um, yeah, this would definitely be a fave of mine, but it doesn't quite. No, I don't have any gold rings with opal in them. I don't think. Might be tripping. This was the one you liked while you were up here. Where was I on this? Dollar amount for which one? Specifically. I have thought the same thing, Jim. I would love to have a drone following me to take video while I'm working. See, we showed that off. So this is an aquamarine. Well, it would just be super nice, like while I could set it floating exactly where I need it. I mean, I'd probably be able to bug Treasure for help on that, but yeah, it was diamond. It was definitely diamond. A 40K servos go with it. I have enough nightmares as it is. I would probably make a flying version of fucking R2D2 or something, just and try to give it the same personality where it's just talking shit all day in a language you don't understand. This aquamarine is 55. Gorgeous aqua, too. I always loved R2 for that reason. Just non-stop talking trash. Ooh, and while I'm on it... Same. I've actually looked into those too, Quad. I have not. I've actually not been paying much attention to Star Wars stuff recently, which is crazy for me. I mean, been having a fantasy kick recently. Went through the entirety of the Cosmere. He is Santa. That's hilarious. So we have the enchanted half eternity ring with moonstone. Do I sell ruby? Not really. I mean, I do have some ruby, but not... It's not a gemstone I currently specialize in. It depends on the, like, quality. I've got some instance, I have these two. And this is silver, ruby, and moissanite. I do have a bunch of lab-grown rubies, but I don't use them very often. This is a star ruby, pink spinel, some more ruby on the sides, and then some rhodolite garnet. I don't specialize in ruby because I can't really afford to specialize in ruby right now. I can grade semi-precious gems to a point. I mean, it's something I do have some knowledge in. Brandon Sanderson is definitely my favorite. The Cosmere's amazing, but Legend of Drist is straight up amazing. Ooh. Iris. See, I've been looking into something like that just because it would be really cool. Now that's pre-Drist, isn't it? The Cleric Quartet. I want to say I read it like a decade or 12 years ago, but I could be wrong because it's been a minute. Let's see, this one is 17, and then for 20, got this big giant aqua 2.1 carats. Okay, yeah. God, it's been a minute. Like, I should read that one because I can't even remember the storyline at this point. And then fire agate and fire opal. I polished both of these ones too. Yellow sapphires and mandarin garnets and regular garnets. Well, depends on what you're wanting to purchase. You tell me in chat and then send me an email to gems@celestialreach.com, and I then send you a PayPal invoice and um, work out details in email. Preferably, like, it's hard for me to ship outside of the US. I can ship to some places in Europe and Canada. It just gets a little dicey, and I refuse to ship without insurance unless the client, like, basically signs a contract saying should something go wrong, I'm not liable. Oh yeah, if you're in New York, we all good. And this one is 750. We'll cut a 150 off of it today, so 600. It needs to get a bath. This pendant does. Every once in a while, fingerprints. You just got to go give it a nice little bath in the ultrasonic. Yeah, New York is just fine. Let's see here. I might give it another board. I don't want to talk about it, Quad. No comments other than we don't do politics on my channel. Why? Sorry. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a real... Give it time. Give it time. Yeah. Go blue topaz or peridot. Maybe we can burn through topaz and peridot real quick. I'm gonna do some lightning rounds. I'm going to attempt to say which number each of these is on beforehand. Price, show gem, move on. I'm going to see how many of these boards I can get through in the next 20 minutes. Also, if anyone is wanting a killer deal on, you know, the Montana sapphire pendants or that are in solid gold, or the opal one in solid gold, let me know. We've knocked almost $1,000 off of each of these. They're sitting right at about $2,500 a piece. They are statement worthy. Okay. I won't cry if they don't sell at that price. Like, I'll hold on to them. But I need some money, so, you know, that's how it works. Let's see here. We're going to toss that back over there, put that back over there. I want to... You know what? We're going for some affordable rings on this next one. So, affordable ring, affordable ring, affordable ring, and you know what? That one's kind of affordable. We'll make it affordable for this one. I don't know if anyone wants a fire agate ring that doesn't cost $500. Give it a shot, though. All right. Thank you, Iris. Oh, wow, we just hit 20 likes. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate all those likes. We're actually having a pretty good, like, analytics today. I can't complain about it. So we got a blue topaz here on number 1. This one is... I was smoked out when I priced that. $10. $10 on number 1. On number 2, we have $6. Number 3, I love this one. Hello, Fitra. Got 18. This is on number 3. Beautiful little drop. Just like ice. On number 4, for $10, we have a round brilliant. Wait. 4, yeah, 10 for $10 on number 4. Number 5, we have an oval. Got a little hint of blue. Just enough to give it that, like, frozen ice feel. And that is on number 5. It is $13. Number 6 for $60, the Montana Sapphire. Not only did I mine this rock myself, I polished this rock myself, and then I made the ring for it. And I want to say I did it live too. Well, the ring making part I did live, I want to say. This is 60. It's Montana Sapphire Cabochon. And that's on number 6. On number 8, for $10, cap in there. That is a great buy. Like, yeah, that is a good buy for sure. So that's 10. $4, number 9. $4, little oval. $4? That's one way you could say it. You're legally stealing from me. This is number 10 for $4. Number 11. I don't even know what to call that. Like, it's a drop, but it's almost like egg-shaped. White topaz. There's no blue to that. 4 or 5? 4. That's number 11. Number 12. Round Brilliant. Number 12 is $12. Glacier Egg. I like that name for it. Another white topaz. Really well cut, too. Nice Round Brilliant there for 12. For 60, this is a pink tourmaline ring. I did not facet the pink tourmaline. Just was aiming to make an affordable ring. Ice flower. It does have that flower look in the middle, huh? This is number 13 for $60. On number 15 for $10. Not yet, no. I'm busy with a bunch of, like, stuff here that's like physical stuff here since yeah. Oh, white leg, white. Number 15 for $10. Number 16 for 4, I'm guessing. Oh, look at that. I know high price. And that's a nice little drop, too. Selling gems internationally is difficult. I actually try not to sell out of my nation if I can. It's not that I have, I buy from India all day. Used to, at least. And when I have money, I usually do. In Thailand, it's just that for some reason we can't get insurance shipping out of the country. And I can't risk that. Especially on bigger things. I gotta find a way to get better insurance. Apparently, there's a way to do it through, like, you can actually get jeweler's insurance and they cover it instead of UPS, which would be really nice. But I mean, I can't afford jeweler's insurance. For $10 on number 18, sorry, the last one for 4 is on number 17. You can get jeweler's insurance. Somehow. I don't know how to go about it. It probably will require, you know, a legitimate business license and shit. This is number 18 for $10. A little white oval. Number 19. Five or 8? 8. Oh, you're good, Iris. You're good. Got a blue little round brilliant. On number 20 for $60. Can steal. This is a Spinel ring. Definitely need a business license for that, yeah. And then on number 22, for $8. Oh, that was not. Hello, Kelly. So icy. 8. And that was number 22. Have a good one, Quad. I'm almost done for the day myself. I've got a bunch of stuff to worry about and wee bit slow. Another ice flower, as Iris would name it, for 12. Beautiful white topaz. Done in a round brilliant cut. For $12, I have an oval. This is white topaz as well. It does. I agree with you 100%, Iris. That's a great name. $12, number 24. Number 25 for 9. Number 26 for 5. Emerald cut. Or octagonal. And then I have a fire agate ring. I will do this for 80. It has some 10 karat gold accents done in sterling silver. It's a pretty little fire agate on the top. Done in a very original design, which is, you know, pretty par for the course for my work. Also have the purple Montana sapphire and diamond pendant. Got this Montana sapphire pendant. So this is a 1 carat purple Montana sapphire. This is a 1.5 carats. Plus there's another carat surrounding it. And that's a 30 pointer pink Montana sapphire. This beautiful, beautiful gold pendant here. 19 grams total of 5 carat opal in the middle. Also all 14 karat gold. Delightful wire wrap, type of thing you don't see very often. Reminds me, I didn't show. So, like, that's engraved all the way around, front, back, sides. The purple one's not so much engraved, but I did spend many hours cutting that flower motif into the back. Let's see here. Well, I will give it one more shot, because we just got a spike. So, I guess we'll do a quick round of Peridot next. Just to see if that spike continues. Same kind of thing, I'm doing a fast round. Bunch of rounds, ovals, and some other shapes. Okay, I'm out of the $60 rings, unfortunately, but I have a few others. Ooh, hey, that's Peridot. We're throwing it up there. That's Peridot too, so we'll go with that. Alrighty, on number 1, Round Brilliant for 9. Oh boy, it's dancing a little bit on me. Are my jewelry pieces sorted by gem type? Not really, because I use so many different gems and everything. Would be a good idea. Someday, hopefully, we'll get that kind of a thing going. Number 2 for $9 as well. Yeah, it's even that though, not really. Kinda like, you know, I do keep some sapphire, my Montana sapphires in one place. I'll get there eventually because that's a really good idea, Iris. Number 3 for $10. Huh, that's kind of fascinating. Well, that is a beautiful, beautiful peridot. That is number 3 for $10. Number 4 for $10. Number 5 for $10. Wait, for $8, my bad. My bad. I didn't know that either. That is 8. Then, at $350, I have this. I mean, I think this ring is cool as hell. And no, I do not think that about everything I make. So this is peridot with a hint of green sapphire. So that'd be $350. Up next, I'm gonna guess $8. 6. And that was on number 8. Number 9, $7. Number 10 for 6. It's a pretty little cut. Number 11 Huh. It's an interesting one. Let's see, this is number 11 for $6. Number 12 for $3. On 13, this one's normally $400, but I'll take $350. It is moissanite and lab-grown Alexandrite, and it is a gorgeous ring. It's got good color change. I don't got the lighting here to show it, but in the video where I made this ring, it shows it off pretty good. It's a 2-carat lab-grown Alexandrite. You go look up what one of those is gonna cost. Places like Brilliance want $800 to $1,200 for that center stone alone. All those amazing little moissanites. It's an attention getter, for sure. On number 15, and so 350. I can't wait to have a model for this stuff. That drop for $10 on number 15. Damn it, Iris, you just made me want to look that up. Because who doesn't like Howl's Moving Castle? Number 16 for $6. Now, does he have 2 earrings or 1? Jesse, hello. Welcome. Yes, Peridot, indeed. Huh. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying there, Iris. Most of the show, I showed off Blue Apatite, some other gemstones. Let's see, just because... Considering which of these you might find more attractive. See, you did miss these. Chrome diopside. And the orange is mandarin garnet. The chrome diopside is 20, the mandarin garnet is 80. And carat and a half. Came right out of that box right there. See here. You will claim the green. Gotcha. Thank you. I had one of these on the board. Like 12. Moss agate, yeah. there anything else specialish that I showed besides, because you've seen all of the apatites. I think you've seen the blue ones. Yes. These puppies. Yeah, you got 3 of the nicest ones that I had. Yeah, I don't think you missed a bunch today. Ooh, hey though, while I got you here. Because it's not that far away from me. Sorry about this. Yeah, that hurt to stand up. I still say it would look really cool with some design engraved on the sides. But I think it turned out really nice. I don't know that you missed anything crazy special on this one. I haven't acquired anything cool lately. Next week I'll have some nice big Tormylenes coming back. Oh, the back? The only thing I don't like about mirror finishes is how easily fingerprints are noticeable on them. Hey, Scott. I mean, you know, I showed off these big boys, but you've seen those before. Trying to think. I don't have anything easily priced at the moment that's like super nifty. I wish I could afford one of these things too. Someday. Absolutely, Iris. It's something I'm wanting to practice more of. Where was I? Thank you. Engrave the sides? Can do. I'll come up with a pattern that, I mean, in all fairness, I feel like this pattern even would look good on the sides. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can get a nice close up. Yeah, just like something like that going down the sides of it, I think would look really cool. Or up the sides. Like I could start with a diamond right here. And then just go right up. I think that I'd love to do that one. I'm down. Did I show 17? I know I showed 16 because it was 6. 17 was also 6. Oh man, I don't work for other people very well. I don't think it was a tread plate. It was just easy design of chevrons and like, you know, it was just a design that I was practicing when I made this piece. Although I kind of has that look to it in a way. Let's see. Number 4. I mean, I guess for a big enough signing bonus like that, I might be willing to. It depends on the job. Yeah, it does. It does kind of have that track-like feel to it, doesn't it? Got $4 on this Peridot. $5 on that one. Yeah, this will probably be my last board. My arms and I'm needing to get other things taken care of, and my body's just not pleased with me today. Up next, Peridot and tanzanite ring. And it's $100. Occasionally, I do shipping to other nations. Depends on the nation. Like Canada is possible, and some places in Europe are possible, but it depends on insurance or if the client is willing to assume the risk of shipping if I can't get insurance, because I can't afford to have a $2,000 piece just go missing in the mail. Scotland might be possible, and especially depending on the price range. I know I can get insurance to that part of the world. I just know it maxes out at like a certain amount. Which, I mean, you know, I'll assume what I can insure for. Usually, like, you know, $100, $200, that's not a problem. Usually. $7 on this one. Number 22. Although customs can be a bit, apparently. Number 23, I'm betting it's 5. Yeah, 5. Number 24 for 7, a marquee cut. Did I miss something? Did someone snag one? Yeah, Jesse did. 7. Now, I don't facet these per se because it takes a lot of time to do faceting, but I do facet some. I've got a few examples nearby. Like this Montana sapphire. Was just listening and her marquee came back to claim. Okay, no, you're good, Iris. I was just making sure I hadn't missed anything. Any other marquees? Not in Peridot, but let me look real quick. I've got a Garnet. Yeah, that fire opal is really pretty stuff. That one's 15. Which is a hell of a deal for, that's a big ass Garnet. Gotcha. No, not out here right now. I have one somewhere, but not like within reach at the moment. This is another one I faceted. It's not a marquee, Jesse, but I mean, that luag is getting stunning. Yep. I've got another piece of rough. I just haven't had to, you know, been brave enough to it. I'll crunch the numbers and get back to you on that. Yeah, it's UV. I'll show you UV real quick. And that's shortwave UV. It's really hard to get a good like shot of it, but it's yeah, it glows like kryptonite. I'll crunch a couple numbers and get back to you a bit later on that. I gotta see what the... Yeah, it blows up in long wave too. I just hit it with all 5 settings. I just showed the short wave is like, you know, a little extra bit of Scott, it got snagged, but shoot me an email because I have another one hiding back somewhere. I can shoot over a picture to you. gems@celestialreach.com. I don't have another garnet like that currently bagged up, but I can... That's a beautiful heart for 8. You know, I haven't been to those either, the Tetons, and it's kind of surprising because I like I've lived nearby for 20 years now. That one's $8, which is kind of ridiculous. I must have been smoked out when I priced that one. And then for $6, I got an oval. And last but not least for today, because I am stretching it a bit, but I have an amethyst ring. I'm going to say 120 on this amethyst ring, too. That, I do believe, it is a nice emerald cut, yeah. Jesse's over there like, just pull the stone out for me. I'll pull that up. Pull one later. Oh. All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Chillaxing. This is a solid piece. I don't know. I mean, you know, I've got options. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I gotta get my butt back to work. I've got a few more things to take care of. Some medications I gotta take as well, unfortunately. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today and the support. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. Jesse, it was good to see you. Did you get off work early? Ah. We will catch everyone on the next one. Hopefully, I'll have an extra live at some point next week. We'll see. You're off till Monday. Get some rest, buddy. Oh, we almost got 30 likes today, too. Nice. Friday we craft, for sure. Y'all have a good one. I will catch you next time.